The central government has come up with an ordinance to shield healthcare workers against non-stop attacks from corona villains, ignorant thugs in colonies and residential areas across the country who've been attacking, spitting on, hitting, abusing healthcare workers, nurses, doctors and policemen. Union Minister Prakash Javdekar made the announcement today at a press conference. According to the ordinance, any attack on a healthcare worker will be considered a cognizable and non-bailable offence. An investigation in such cases will be time-bound to 30 days and a verdict by a court will be issued within 1 year. Accusers and assaulters will face prison time of anywhere between 3 months and 5 years and a penalty of 50,000 to 2 lakh rupees. In case of grievous injury, the ordinance lays down imprisonments from 6 months to 7 years and a penalty ranging from 1 lakh rupees to 5 lakh rupees. This comes after the Indian Medical Association expressed concern over the rising cases of shameful attacks on healthcare workers. The IMA has meanwhile withdrawn plans to hold a candlelight protest today. This was after Home Minister Amit Shah reached out to doctors and the IMA, assuring them of protection. Just hours later, this ordinance was announced.
The cabinet met under the chairmanship of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and approved promulgation of an ordinance to amend the Epidemic Diseases Act 1897 in the light of pandemic situation of COVID-19. And this actually protects the whole health fraternity. So be it harassment or be it criminal offense against them in form of violence, for this government, that's a zero tolerance area.
Polami live with us for more on the story. Polami, this looks like government action at lightning speed in this regard. A very emotive issue, non-stop number of cases, the most recent ones being, in Chennai and Bengaluru. And it looks like the IMA's decision to hold a candlelight protest may have been the last straw. And that's why the government has moved very quickly and issued this ordinance.
Absolutely. It has been welcomed by the medical fraternity because, like you said, possibly the IMA's decision to hold a candlelight protest against what was happening across the country was the last straw. And that is when the cabinet decided that they need to do whatever they can possibly in order to protect healthcare workers and those who are in the front line of India's battle against COVID-19. The Prime Minister had made several such appeals telling the people that they should not attack or harass medical professionals because what they're doing is a very noble thing, indeed putting themselves in the line of fire, quite literally. And, they're trying to save lives over here. But that didn't seem to percolate to the ground itself in a lot many cases and incidents where physically medical professionals have been harmed and attacked. And that is when today Amit Shah, the Home Minister himself, personally assured the medical fraternity that the centre would have their back, that the centre would ensure that they are safe and secure. And that is when the centre, when it met this evening, the cabinet, when it met this morning, I beg your pardon, at 11 a.m. at the Prime Minister's residence, decided that they need to promulgate this ordinance, which of course will get presidential assent in a short while from now, which now makes it a cognizable and a non-bailable offence to commit an attack against a medical professional or even harass a medical professional.
This is a message that has gone out, because people around the country must be wondering, there are enough laws to stop this kind of thing. Why was a special ordinance of this kind necessary? I would say, and Polami is with me on this, that not just is it corrective action in the face of all these attacks, it is also the government's message of reassurance to healthcare workers across the country that the government and the system is with them, as well as a warning against those who've continued to indulge in this kind of shameful behavior. Polami, thank you very much for joining me. Of course, those attacks haven't ended just yet. The latest one is this one that we're going to show you right now. A violent mob that went on the rampage in Aligarh in UP, this time not on healthcare personnel but police personnel for doing their job. The ruckus began after the police asked vegetable vendors to shut their shops in Aligarh's Bhujpura post-operational hours were over. The violent mob pelted stones on the police team, leaving one person injured. The market has now been closed. Earlier, authorities had permitted the Bhujpura vegetable market to function between 6 to 10 in the morning. Remember, this is not the first incident. Earlier, the police were also attacked in Bihar's Motihari, Rajasthan's Tonk and Punjab's Patiala. There have been attacks on the police everywhere in the country. Shivendra Srivastav with us live for more on this story from Aligarh. Shivendra, take us through what happened once again, an incident of stone pelting, this time in Aligarh.
See, this is a very shocking incident which had happened today in the morning around 11 a.m. when a police team reached to Aligarh Kotwali area to shut down shops because there is a government directions that shops can be operated only from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. When team reached there in Kotwali area bazaar, there were lots of shops open and they were trying to close them. And on this, they started scuffling with the police team and also they pelted a stone on the team, in which one person got injured and he was rushed to the medical hospital nearby. But this is very shocking that again and again people are attacking on not only police, on doctors as well. 2 days back in Moradabad, today in Lucknow itself, in Sadar Bazar area, where police team was attacked by locals because they were trying to put law and order situation in control. So this is very shocking, and that's why police persons are also very depressed. In incident of this Aligarh incident, senior police officials intervened and they rushed to the spot. They also ensured that law and order should be maintained in the area and all the food shops are closed.
And
but
I hope
this is very shocking.
And I hope that the Yogi Adityanath government, like you've been reporting as well, Shivendra, along with your team, takes action against these rioters, these people pelting stones. Their property needs to be confiscated. Any damage to limb or property needs to be deducted from these persons' property. No mercy, zero tolerance for those who attack people on the front lines of the COVID-19 fight.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.